Okay, it's 7 o'clock. The restaurant just opened. It's a pretty good deal. You get a free breakfast, only certain items though, but it beats the typical fare at the hotel, so freshly made stuff. Pretty cloudy out today. Glad I'm not hiking out today. It's supposed to be better weather the rest of the week, at least right now. More sun, so the coffee is amazing at this restaurant. I'm sure the food's gonna be great, and we'll see you back in the room. And checkout's not till noon, even better. Good morning. Welcome to day 143, Tuesday, August 27th, 2024. So it's kind of a cloudy, dreary day here. So I'm kind of glad I'm not hiking today. It's amazing. Checkout time is at noon, so I'll hang here till noon, and then I'll either hang out at the brewery here, or I'll get the bus and go to Hood River. I have to look at the schedule for when the bus heads that way. But at some point, I'll make my way to Hood River. Looks like it's about a 1.5 mile walk to the hotel, and there's also a Safeway on the way. Maybe I'll stop there. I don't know. I'll have my backpack. We'll see, but it's an option. I can stop at the Safeway on the way. Then it looks like there's also a brewery on the way, which looks kind of cool. Looks like they have a really good pizza. There's also a Domino's in town. Hopefully I'm in delivery range, so I have options for dinner. I think I'm still in pizza mode. The last few pizzas I've had have been really good. The pizza at the Whole Foods in Bend, the crust was just amazing. And it wasn't just because I haven't had a decent pizza in a while. It was really good. But then the pizza at the Timberline Lodge, also very good. Now that may have been, my judgment may be a little altered because I was like in the rain, it was wet, it was cold, but still very good pizza. So I've had good pizza my last 2 stops. Of course, the pizza last night was just microwave pizza, so it was calories, but that's fine. So yeah, I've got some options on where to go, where to stop today. But it just feels so nice to just relax for a little bit and knowing I have a little time. Now, my resupplies are at the Hampton Inn, and my new tent from REI is at the Hampton Inn. So I think I probably am going to ship back my old tent. And remember, I had the problem in Bend because of the poles and the packaging. So there's a UPS store about 1.5 miles away from the hotel. I'll probably go there tomorrow. And I know it's going to cost a lot, but at least I'll have the packaging there. They take care of all that. I've sent broken snowshoes back. They just get the right size box and they cut it down to as small as it can be, and then you got to pay. So I'm expecting shipping this tent back is probably going to be $60 to $80, but it could still be worth it. I get the zipper repaired, and then I have a backup tent that's still super functional. Everything else is great about it. And that way, on the CDT or the AT, I will have a backup, or whatever solo trips I do when Sarah and I aren't backpacking, So yeah, I think that's it for now. Just relaxing here. Once I get moving, I'll probably take some videos, but I imagine the next few days, as I get ready for the final push, I'm not going to be taking a ton of videos. The first wildfire closure coming up, I should put in the names of all these fires, and I could even take a screenshot of them. Maybe I'll do that. I have a little more time. But the first fire, there's finally an officially recommended reroute, which is great. So I'm not even worried about that. But the fire after that, it's basically like 3 or 4 fires that's closing about 80 miles of trail, I think. It's going by like the Miners Complex fire. And I don't think there is an official reroute for that. So that's one thing I really gotta figure out today and or tomorrow, because I don't know what kind of cell service I'm gonna have once I leave here, once I'm back on the trail. So I have to kind of have that reroute already locked in, just in case. And, you know, I doubt any sections of trail in Washington that are currently closed are going to open, but maybe like roads and Forest Service roads, they'll reopen by the time I get there. So, I mean, the PCTs, the official organization is very slow to reopen the trail, even after the fires are well in hand and pretty much all the fire crews have left and it's pretty much a done deal. It still usually is a couple of weeks or longer before the trail actually reopens. That's just the nature of the Forest Service closure orders. They like have an expiration date, and they just let it go until the expiration date, and then the trail's open. But that expiration date is usually weeks after the fire danger is gone. So yeah, I have a little homework to do, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then with all this rain, hopefully that's helping dissipate the fires. And there's a small town, the last town, or one of the last towns before the border, Thru-Hike, that was evacuated, and now they're reopened. So that's awesome news. By the time I get there, I'm sure the trails and roads to get there will most likely be open. So I need that last resupply. Yeah, that's it for now. Sarah's away at a quilting guild project, so I'll FaceTime with her either today or tomorrow, or at some point. She just sent out my next resupply to my first Washington stop, the Cracker Barrel store / post office. It's so remote, there's like a little post office in the store. So that's coming up. That's it for now, and we will check in later. All right, it's a little before noon. We just checked out of the Best Western. We'll go to the brewery, see if we can get a free beer. Maybe, I think their fries seem pretty good. We'll get an order of those to hold us over. There's a bus around 2-ish. I'll probably take that one, unless the hangout at this brewery is really good. The sun is out. It is cloudy, but mostly blue skies. So amazing. And yeah, we'll get the Hood River one way or the other. There's not really an Uber, but there is a taxi company as well if I don't want to wait for whatever the bus schedule is. But I think the bus will work. Then it's about a 10 or 15 minute walk to the Safeway. And then it's about 1.5 miles to the Hampton Inn, but it's all flat walking. So I think that's what my plan is right now, subject to change. Right now, Thunder Island Brewing, Bridge of the Gods. Be walking over that in a couple of days. All right, so I just got a notification from Hilton. It's only like 12:15. I got a notification at noon that my room is ready. So I was gonna wait till like the 2:15 bus, but there's a bus that's gonna be coming very shortly. So I'm gonna head over to Hood River, get the room situated. I might go straight to the room and then walk back to the Safeway. The weather's kind of nice, but I just want to get to this bus stop. I can see the enclosed area. So yeah, that brewery was pretty cool. So I got my free Thru-Hiker beer. People can come in and pay it forward. So of course I paid one forward as well. And as I was eating my fries, a bunch of other people, through hikers, were meandering in. So I must have made pretty good time yesterday, because I think most of those folks I saw were ahead of me at some point. I think I got the wildfire situation well in hand. There's an approved reroute for the first one I'm going to be doing. The second one, if it's still ongoing, there is a blogger who posted a reroute that looks good. So right now things are looking good for the whole state of Washington. Continuous footpath. The dream lives on. All right, I had to down that beer, so here we are at the bus stop, right on time. So we got about 10 minutes until the bus is scheduled. I'm trying to remember the last time I actually took a bus where you had to pay. Like, there's been free shuttles in Mount Shasta and Big Bear. So yeah, taking the actual bus, this is gonna be bring back memories from my days in Philly, taking the bus to Temple University every day. That was pretty convenient. So the bus actually drops you off right near the Walmart, where a lot of people resupply, but it's not a full Walmart with the produce. So I'm gonna go to the Safeway. It's only about a 10-minute walk from here, and then make my way to the Hampton Inn. Can't beat that for $1. This is new. Looks amazing. Must have. All right, we've got our Safeway booty, and now we've just got to get to the hotel. So I think I can put a lot of this stuff in the backpack and it won't be that bad of a walk. We'll see. Can always call a cab if it's going to be too unruly, but I think we'll be all right. All right, we're going through downtown Hood River, it looks like. Past a couple breweries. I might actually drop the stuff off and come back and check one out. It's nice having like an extra day. I feel like I can really relax. And the weather is really nice as well. So I'm not even sweating, which a lot of other towns I'd be sweating like a pig right now. So we're almost to the Hampton Inn, and then we'll go from there. All right, I can see the Hampton Inn. We're getting close. Hoorah, hoorah. All right, so we made it to the Hampton Inn. Early check-in, which is amazing. It's a little after 2. I'm gonna go down and get my resupply and hopefully my new tent. But I've got a river view. I certainly didn't request one, but it's all they had available, so they got me. They got me for a few more bucks for the river view. But there's some like kite sailing going on out there. I'll zoom in and show you. See those guys out there whipping around? That's pretty cool. People are enjoying their water sports. I guess you can do the rental over here. Maybe I'll check that out later, who knows. Okay, we're headed over to the post office to send my tent with the bad zipper back home. All my packages showed up. You know, there are some hotels, it happens a handful of times when you can tell they just got their act together, and it's primarily due to management, I think. So the manager was there, and the guy who checked me in was there. Just super friendly, super helpful. Yeah, just going above and beyond, right? And I guess it's Hampton Inn's birthday today. So I showed you, they have that cake, those cupcakes. I'm getting my sweet tooth on tonight. So yeah, I'm just glad I had this extra time to really kind of enjoy what's going on here. So we're gonna take care of this package and maybe stop at a brewery before we head back to the room, and then go from there. It's just a really nice day out. And yeah, there's a bus stop right here that would take me back to the hub. I just need to figure out the times to see if it makes sense, but also good to know. All right, just had a quick beer at Double Mountain Brewery. Very nice. I'm gonna head back to the hotel room and just relax for the rest of the evening. Yeah, I really needed this extra like 0 day where I don't feel like I'm rushing around. I've already got errands done. The post office is close, so once I look at my resupply, I can send stuff back if I need to. Very good news on the app I use to monitor all the fires closing the PCT. One of the fires in Washington State, the Easy Fire, has dissipated enough where they've actually reopened the trail at Rainy Pass. So that's one less fire closure to worry about. It's about 200 miles away from here. So the first reroute I have, there's an official sanctioned alternate route, so that's good. And then the next set of fires, right now, the last set of fires, there is no sanctioned reroute, but people have figured out a way to legally avoid all the closures. So I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I shouldn't even say this out loud, but I think a continuous footpath, the dream, the PCT dream, is still alive. Who'd have thought? I was really dubious I would get this far on a continuous footpath. I am steps away from the state of Washington. Just have to get over the bridge. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Spirits are high, morale is high, the weather is nice. I've got another beer in me. Things are good. So we'll leave it at that. Probably do just a quick recap back at the hotel, and that'll be it for the day. So it's funny, as I'm walking back to the hotel with no backpack, no weight, my legs aren't used to this type of walking. My thighs are like, and my quads are screaming. It's just, I'm not getting 20 miles in today, and my body's like, what is wrong with you? So, pretty funny. I am gonna stop in this Sinclair gas station real quick just to see what they have as far as ice cream and snacks for maybe later in the evening. Why not? All right, so no pints of Ben & Jerry's, sadly, but they do have those ice cream cookie sandwiches that are just exclusive to Oregon, so I can come back for those if I want. I think it's called Ruby's. They did have the large smart water bottles, which is good. I can replace the ones I've been using. Probably the last ones I'll be able to find on the trail, so I'll take advantage of switching them out. Really good day today. So looking forward to just getting back to the hotel. I do have to lube the zippers on my new tent. I did buy a zipper lubricant at REI to try and fix the old one, but I still have like half a bottle of lube. So I'm gonna get the zippers nice and loose so we can keep going with that. And hopefully I won't have any other issues with the zipper. I definitely expect more rain in the future, more dirt and more mud. So anything I can do to help prevent the zippers snagging will be good. All right, so I have opened up my resupply boxes. Had some motivational items in there, always nice to see. Keep on hiking, you bet I will. Thanks, Alice. And also some motivation from Laurel. So my nieces were hard at work. I like how there's the rain there. I was definitely getting rained on quite a bit. All right, so I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Have another full day in Hood River tomorrow. I've got to pick up a few odds and ends, but I'm in pretty good shape here. So I think I will do pizza from Domino's tomorrow, bring some pizza out on the trail with me. Maybe I'll bring some sandwiches from Safeway out on the trail. It's kind of good because I'm a little light on the freeze-dried meals. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that were sent to me. So I think it's definitely like 150 to 180 mile trek I have. So having the sandwiches and the pizza will be good to supplement. So yeah, I don't even think I have enough to really send back any extra. So that's good. Got this one is pretty much dialed in, I think. So we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. I just thought I'd do a quick update for you. I'm getting Brian's packages ready to send to, I don't know, I lost my little sheet of paper. Notches, Washington, at the Cracker Barrel store at White Pass. And I'm sending him shoes, that rain pack cover, socks, and then a 12-day resupply. So this is the largest resupply yet. It's in 2 large boxes and 1 medium flat rate box for the post office. So it's a lot. But I tried to get into 2 large and I just couldn't do it. So I was like, 3 it is. But I can't believe it. There's only, after this goes out, there's 2 more resupply packages to send out, which is just crazy to me. So today I'm heading up north to a little mini quilt retreat with one of my Quilt Guild members. And so that should be really fun. I'm getting 2 of the quilts back that she long-armed for me, so I'll show you those. And it'll just be nice to be up north for a few days because down here it's going to be in the 80s and it'll be in the low 70s up there, mid 70s up there, which is much nicer. So I'm sure I'll bring you along. I'm hoping that we go to one of my favorite breweries, Schilling, up in Littleton. So it should be a fun few days.